A requirements workshop is a structured way that is used to capture requirements. A workshop may be used to scope, discover, define, prioritize, and reach closure on requirements for the target system. Properly managed workshops are considered to be one of the most effective ways to deliver high-quality requirements quickly. They can promote trust, mutual understanding, and strong communications among the project stakeholders, participants, investors, and project team, and produce deliverables that structure and guide future analysis. Here we set up an event attended by carefully selected key stakeholders, members, and subject matter experts for a short, intense period, usually 1 or a few days. A workshop is facilitated by a team member or, in an ideal world, by an experienced neutral facilitator. A scribe, also known as a recorder, documents the requirements elicited as well as any outstanding issues. A business analyst or a business analyst may be the facilitator or the scribe in these workshops. In situations where a business analyst is the subject matter expert on the topic, they may serve as a workshop participant. However, this must be approached with caution as it can confuse others as to the role of the business analyst, because you're either one or the other, right? In addition, there may be suspicion that a business analyst who is also a participant may unduly bias the requirements documentation towards his or her own viewpoints and priorities. A workshop may be used to generate ideas for new features or products, to reach consensus on a topic, or to review requirements. Other outcomes are often detailed requirements captured in models. What are the steps we need to consider with this approach? First, prepare for the requirements workshop. Clarify the stakeholders' needs and the purpose of the workshop. Identify critical stakeholders who should participate in the workshop. Define the workshop's agenda. Determine what means will be used to document the output of the workshop. Schedule the sessions, arrange room, logistics, and equipment, including seating charts, projectors, among others. Send materials in advance to prepare the attendees and increase productivity at the meeting. Conduct pre-workshop interviews with attendees. These will not be full interviews or full workshop interviews. They'll be focusing on ensuring that the purpose of the requirements workshop is understood and aligned with the needs of each attendee, and to ensure that any preparation needed for the sessions by that attendee is understood. Determine the number of stakeholders who should participate in the workshop. Then we go ahead and conduct the requirements workshop. So we prepared it, and then we go ahead and conduct it. So first we start elicit and analyze and document the requirements. Then we go ahead and obtain a consensus on the conflicting views, maintain focus on frequently validating the session's activities with the workshop's stated objectives. They need to be in alignment. The facilitator has the responsibility to establish a professional and objective tone for the meeting, introduce the goals and agenda for the meeting, enforce discipline, structure, and ground rules for the meeting, manage the meeting, and keep the team on track. Facilitate a process for decision making and build consensus, but avoid participating in the content of the discussion, because that's the bias I was talking about earlier. Ensure that all stakeholders participate and have their input heard. Ask the right questions. Make sure it's all included in the analyzation that's being performed, and we follow up with probing questions if necessary. Post-requirements workshop wrap-up. Follow up on any action items that were recorded at the workshop. Complete the documentation and distribute it to the workshop. One of the key advantages of a requirements workshop is when ensuring that the requirements are validated. What does this mean? Well, we have 2 steps we need to have completed as BAs to properly conclude the requirements gathering process. The first one is to verify the requirements. The second is to get them validated. So what's the difference between these 2 words? Verification means, did I understand that correctly? Validation means, is that what you want? Okay, I think that was enough for a requirements workshop. Thanks for hanging on till the end of this lecture, and I hope you stick around for the next one.